Hi everyone, it's Nicole. It's my second video. I want to apologize to everyone who has commented on my first video. Probably commented months ago, and I didn't get back to them. I did reply to your comments though about an hour ago, so hopefully you received them. Something's gone wonky with YouTube, so I wasn't able to log in. Awful for what I'm doing. So I do want to apologize to those people, and I am gonna touch on each question that all of you had mentioned. So there were some about scars, voice changes. I'm gonna say something a little bit about the magnet just because I've gotten used to it, and how the VNS has affected me. I'm going to say something about my love life for those who are feeling a little bit self-conscious and down. And, yeah, so let's go. I have notes. That's why I keep looking down. Okay, my scars. So if you want to go to the first video just to check out what my scars look like, and now compare them to here. So this is my scar. I can't really see it. I don't know if you can see it, but it is right here. And this is, again, going 2 years into having the surgery. And then here is my other scar. My VNS is here. My scar is here. If you want to see closer, and you can kind of see the bump there. Now, scars, they don't bother me. They might bother other people. Voice is changing. My scars are how do I say it? They're my story. I have many scars that aren't even from the VNS, and those are my story. So when I look in the mirror and I see this and I see this, I don't think, ew, like there's a scar, like I don't think that. That's not how my mind is. My mind says, look at these. Like they're trying to help my seizures from not happening, or from my seizures trying to help or help a little. So that's how I look at my scars, and they're telling a story of my life. Realistically, that's what my scars are doing, and they don't bother me. Some people, they do bother, and that's part of the reason why they don't even try the VNS, which that's their choice. That's not how I thought of it. I also thought of my voice changing. That was another piece where I was like, I don't want my voice changing every 5 minutes, type of thing. So what I did before I signed the papers to get the VNS is I wrote a pro-con list. Pro, page 1, pros, page 2, cons, and after that, I wrote all my pros, all my cons, and I knew that a scar for me and the voice changing for me was minuscule. Yeah, minuscule. So I tried the VNS, and it actually, I went 150 days after my surgery, seizure free. And I used to have seizures once or twice every 2 weeks. So that it was unbelievable. Like I was mad at myself for not getting it earlier. That's what happened. That's what my brain was thinking at that time. I did start having seizures again, and I do have seizures, but they're not as bad and as frequent as they were before the VNS. So I like to emphasize that when you get the VNS, you have 3 options. It's not going to work. It's going to work somewhat. It's going to take all of your seizures away. I know someone who it took all their seizures away. And for me, it helped somewhat. Like, somewhat. I have maybe 1 seizure a month, and that's due to one of my seizure triggers. So I kind of, like, I count it, but I kind of don't count it because I know why it happened. So that's how it's been affecting me right now. The most thing that's been affecting me right now is my voice. I just got my VNS raised to the highest level that you can, which is 3. And every time my voice changes, like, I can feel it in my neck, and it was really weird, but it's really cool at the same time. And here's a tip for you guys. Anyone who has a VNS out there and who it strains your voice or strains the back of your throat, if you drink something during or after you get the shock, it helps. So I always have water on me, or coffee, or anything. Usually something warm helps. So try that, see if it works. That's just a little tidbit from someone who has a VNS. Let's see, what else? Oh, my magnet. Never not carry this around. That's what I've learned. I always carry this. This or the other one, the one that's like just this and not the strap. So that way, like, if I need to swipe, if I feel like a seizure's coming on, if I'm in a seizure, I can swipe. So for those out there who are listening in just to see like what VNS is like, a magnet is part of the VNS process. So I'm gonna do it on this side because I don't want to shock myself. No, I can shock myself, it's okay. Oh no, I'm not going to. So my VNS is here. If I'm in the middle of a seizure or I feel like I'm going to have a seizure, I take my magnet and I swipe it over my magnet really quickly because you don't want to turn the battery off. And that way, an extra shock, the box will send an extra shock to your brain that lasts longer and that's stronger to try and either stop the seizure or make the seizure slow down. So that's why I never leave this. And if I leave this around, if I forget this, I go back home. Like, no matter how far I am from home, I go back home and I get this because this could save me from me falling and hitting my head again. Like, literally. So I emphasize always having this around you. And what I don't emphasize is wearing this as a bracelet on either hand, because if you go if you wear it on your right hand and like this, if you wear it on your right hand and you go like this, it's gonna shock you. So people say wear it as a bracelet, just as handy, but I don't recommend that because you can get shocked and you don't want to get extra shocked. You get shocked, every 5 minutes? You don't want to get another shock. Let's see, what else? I've talked about the magnet, my voice changing. So I want to talk about people who are self-conscious and who have a low self-esteem because of the VNS. Now, it's not because of the VNS. It's more because of the scars that people can see, the voice that people can hear, and that probably people actually say, "Oh, what's wrong?" I have had many people ask me, "Do you want a glass of water?" when my voice changes. And it's just like, for example, I was in a job interview and my voice changed and they asked me if I wanted a glass of water, and my demeanor completely changed because I was so self-conscious about my voice changing again and how it would sound like that I bombed the job interview, really. So, apologize for my phone. So, for those who are very self-conscious about your throat, I suggest doing the liquids and holding the water and drinking when your voice changes and seeing if that helps. It's gonna get better. I'm not gonna tell you it's gonna go away because it's not gonna go away. You have a piece, yeah, it's not gonna go away. So what I will tell you is that the higher voltage that shocks your brain, the worse your voice will get. So I don't know if some people don't know that. I apologize for my phone again. Some people don't know that their voice will change even more the higher they go, but unfortunately it does. I've been practicing to talk through my voice change. So when the shock comes, I try and talk through it. It hurts a little bit, but I've been trying to, because I know someone I've spoken to with who has a VNS. They've done it and it's helped them with their voice. So I'm even a little bit self-conscious when it comes to that. My scars, I'm not self-conscious at all. I love my scars. Scars make me beautiful. They're my history. They're my past. They're my story. They're part of my story. They're part of my story. And that's why, actually, I'm going to share this with you. My godbrother, he got married a month after I had my surgery. So I was like, before I had my VNS, I'm like, crap, like Robbie's wedding is the month after, and like, what am I gonna wear? I ended up wearing a dress that was like this, and my hair was up. So I showed both my scars. I felt like I was, who is really awesome. I felt like I was like Jennifer Aniston or I felt like I was a celebrity walking on a red carpet. Because after I got the VNS and saw the scars, I just felt like I was like Wonder Woman, because it was helping. And who cares if I had a scar? It was helping because that's what mattered. So who cares? To me, that's how I see it. The last thing that I want to talk about is my love life. I know that some people think it doesn't even have to be about a VNS, just in general, that epilepsy is like a package. Is baggage. So people are going to have to accept me, and they're going to have to accept the baggage that I have on top of that. My boyfriend, he doesn't see it like that. He sees Nicole, and inside this ball is Nicole. And also in that ball is epilepsy. So epilepsy is part of Nicole. So he chose to love all of it. So he chose to love Nicole. So let's say I'm going to throw out the name Rebecca. someone chose to love Rebecca, which includes epilepsy, not Rebecca plus the baggage of epilepsy. My boyfriend has seen me fall down the stairs because I had a seizure, and he still loved me. He's caught me when I had a seizure. I honestly, I can't find the words to say how much I love him. And I'm saying this to everyone because I want that to inspire people that are saying, I'm never gonna fall in love, I'm never gonna get married because I have seizures. Who's gonna want someone who has seizures? I'm coming to you and telling you I have seizures. I also have lupus, and I also have post-concussion syndrome. So, and I fell in love with the most amazing person I could ever find. And I know that has nothing to do with the VNS, but it does have to do with self-consciousness and depression, which the VNS does help. So I have gone through everything on my list. If there is something that I have not touched upon and you would like me to, please comment, and I will make a part 3 and give you an update later on. So hopefully this helped someone, because that is the whole purpose of me making these videos, is to help somebody. And I do apologize for looking at myself the whole video, because I think I just caught myself looking at myself. But yes, I hope everyone has a great day. And yeah, I'll see you in part 3.